Welcome back to Smoky Medic Barbecue. For today's cook, we will be using the pit barrel. As you can see, we got it fired up. This has been going for about close to 10 minutes, but we will be throwing on pork shoulder, which I already have seasoned up. We're just using the Cosmos Q Honeybee Killer Honeybee rub. It's about an 8 pound pork shoulder. This will give me and the wife leftovers for the next couple days for the week here, which will be nice. It's really easy to reheat and put on anything, which is why we like it. You can do tacos, sandwiches, nachos, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, we're just getting ready to throw the meat on here. We got regular Kingsford blue charcoal, just the blue and white bag, and we will be using hickory wood chunks inside the cooker. And I'll bring you back here shortly when we're ready to throw the meat on. All right, so this has been going for a little bit here. It's about where we want it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some gloves on first, and we just got some hickory wood chunks that we're putting in. So I just set these right on top of the fire. A little smoky in there. I'm gonna use the rack. So we just set the meat right on there. I know a lot of people like to hang it. Like I said, I think it's just easier to do this. Going to insert the meter probe into the pork shoulder. Want to make sure you don't do it right by the bone, give you an inaccurate reading on the meat. And so this has been sitting here for about 10-15 minutes. Give the rub a chance to soak in a little bit on the meat. And now we got the meat in, so we're gonna put the rebar in. This helps with the air, the circulation. If you leave these out, which is an option, it does get a lot hotter than you'd want it to. This thing already cooks pretty quick, hot and fast, so you don't want it to get too hot. So we're going to pop the lid on and let it get to going. We'll set up the meter on the phone here, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to start spritzing. We're just using regular apple juice and water. And but yeah, it'll be a few hours before we have to touch this at all, and just let it do its thing. I'll bring you back later on. All right, so this has been on about an hour and a half. This is the color we're looking at right now. It is a little dry. We're cooking close to 300 degrees, maybe a little over. So we're just going to spray it down, not saturate it, but just a little bit. Keep it moist in there. This is just water and apple juice. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at so far. So we're going to close the lid just so it doesn't get too hot in there. And yeah, I'll bring you back for another check later on. Okay, so this is at about 170 and the color's looking good. So we're going to wrap it. We're just using foil today. Got some charcoal to top this off while we have it open as well. Just going to stick it on top of the foil and we'll spray that down. But as you can see, the color's looking really good. Put a couple handfuls of charcoal in. Maybe one more. All right. Put this on. Okay, so all we're gonna do is spray this down a little bit. We want to keep moisture in there so nothing dries out. And then just wrap it tight with the foil. This will kind of help speed things up. We're still in the stall a little bit, but shouldn't be too much longer now. One thing you want to make sure your thermometer's sticking out so you're still getting a reading from there. So put my gloves back on and we'll put this back in. Oop, got the dog in the way. So we'll throw this back on. All right, and that's it. I'll bring it back when by the time we come back, it'll be about time to pull it off. All right, so this thing we're at 203, 204. What's more important, obviously you want to pay attention to the temperature, but it's sliding in there pretty good. Don't have any resistance. So we're going to put this in the oven inside the house for a little bit, let it cool down. And after about an hour or two, we'll be ready to start shredding it. All right, so this has rested for a bit. We're going to open it up and see what we got here. Look at the end result. Fold this back a little bit. The color is really good. Take a piece off here. It's still really warm. As you can see, the tenderness is perfect. It's really hard to mess up a pork shoulder, but yeah. So that's the end result. Give it a taste test here. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna be making some sandwiches with this for dinner tonight, and give us leftovers for the week. But yeah, that's your end result. As you can see, it's nice and tender. We got a nice smoke ring in there. It turned out really good. So thank you for joining, and I hope to see you for the next video.